Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This week we got a dog ass video. Oh my god, we got a video for y'all this week. Woo! Oh man, I'm excited for this one. This is probably my favorite painting yet. I know that I've said that a lot, but holy shit, this one, it came together so well. Don, whew, thank you. You got a fucking great mind, man. He gave me the idea of he wanted me to paint him Huey from the Boondocks, and all he told me was up to like, Chuck, I want you to paint Huey from the Boondocks and I want you to paint him fighting oppression. Bruh. I was so down to do that painting, and for the longest I thought of a billion different ways, maybe him fighting a KKK member, or you know what I'm saying, beating up Donald Trump, or or just these type of things. But Huey from the Boondocks, his name is from Huey Newton, one of the founders of the Black Panther movement, and they fought with their voice, and they fought with bringing people together and protecting people. And I just love that the Boondocks adopted that name based off of Huey in real life. All the music's gonna be my music, of course. And can't nobody else jump on this shit with me, man. This is one of my favorite paintings. It's gonna be my music. And Don is a cool dude, man. I've gamed with him, and he's in the anime and just all the things that I love. Solid person. And I am so glad that Don, you gave me the opportunity to paint you something, man. And then paint you something so dope. Ugh. I couldn't ask for anything better, because I've been doing so many commissions lately, and this commission is something that I would have done just out of my own mind if I would have thought about it. Peace and all the love. Thanks for coming out, and let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so because this painting is something that I really love the way that it came out, we're gonna go back to the old school with it, and I'm just gonna show you guys like my pencil sketch, and we're gonna do this like the old school. So I'm doing a pencil sketch and knocking that out, freehand pencil sketch, and we got away from our projector. Most of the time I draw it out in my sketchbook, and then I use the projector to get the outline on the canvas, but we're going straight to canvas with the sketch because this is something that I felt super comfortable doing. This is the reference that I use. It's actually a GIF, but I love Huey at the podium, you know what I'm saying? Just, man, that's great. Guys, so now I'm getting into putting on the newspaper clips. After I finished the sketch, I was thinking about a whole bunch of things that I could do, and I wanted to go back again. We're going back old school, guys, like I said, and I wanted to use some Mod Podge to put on these news articles. Most of the news articles are news articles of the Black Panthers paying tribute to Huey, both Hueys, and some of the news articles are just from revolution in general. I got some old news articles from Nat Turner and a few other news articles that just meant a lot to me, and just for the culture.
C'est un drôle de petit gars. Son homme est un artiste. C'est un drôle de petit gars. Son homme est un artiste. C'est un drôle de petit gars. Son homme est un artiste.
Alright guys, so as we get into painting Huey and whatnot, I really love painting Huey. It wasn't hard for me at all. Everything just came so naturally. All the painting, all the shading, Part of that has to do with the reference. The reference is that comic book-esque style, and I kind of just changed it up a little bit and added my own little flavor in. Here's the reference. I don't know if I did that. Anyway, here's the reference, and as you can see in the reference, I definitely changed a whole bunch of things from the reference, but used that reference as a guideline blueprint. And it was, like I said, everything just came naturally. Not much to say about it.
Black and gold. Honestly, no two colors look better. Even God thought that they went well together. It's my favorite combination, truth be told, because one means bright and the other means bold. Both can determine the value that the other one holds, depending on what part of history that you unfold. God put black and gold all in the same place, both to be stolen and sold by another race. Both at some point has been itemized as different currencies and has been traded and jaded and sold across foreign seas. See, God thought so highly of gold, he used it to pave his kingdom streets. But he thought so highly of us that he put the gold beneath our feet. Yet we raise it up, braid it up, and put it around our necks. Do we look good in chains? Perhaps nooses at best. All right, I'll give the slave talk a rest. Plus, I like to keep some gold hanging close to my chest. But I also know that real gold comes from deep beneath the surface, from the place in which pumps your pressure, pain, and your purpose. Interesting, the place where you can find gold the most, in West Africa, also known as the Gold Coast. And if you saw Africa on a map, it will be over to the left, the same place that God put your heart, just beneath your chest. Now we all know what color most peoples in Africa are. Same color as dirt, toast, sand, and tar. And African dirt is where man likely got his start. So it seems to me like black and gold are the colors closest to God's heart.
All right, guys, so as we wrap up the inner circle background, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what color that I wanted to be in the background. I know it's crazy to think about, but I wanted some color other than just his skin. And I figured that burgundy red, I love burgundy red. You've seen it scattered all throughout so many of my videos. And I thought that that fit the best. I love the way burgundy red just looks. I love the way that it looks in the studio mixed with a little wood grain. Woo! That shit is my jammy jam, I'll tell you what. Alright guys, so around this part is when I'm finishing up the eyes and those smaller details and whatnot. And at this time, I was ready to just call up Don and be up there like, yo, bruh, you're gonna have to wait a couple more weeks because this painting didn't come. I wanted to keep that shit. I promise you wanted to keep that. But, you know, I love this painting so much, and I love that I'm giving it to somebody or I got commissioned to make this for somebody, because that means that something that I truly love is out there, and Don can appreciate this. Don works with me, and he's just a cool dude, and I'm so glad that he's gonna have this over anybody else, including myself. I'm going to definitely make this into a hoodie. I don't know if I'm gonna release the hoodie to anybody else. Me and Don talked, and he's definitely gonna get one if he wants one. But I kind of want this to be a one-of-a-kind and not a lot of people to have it. Only because I don't know. This is precious to me. It's really precious to me. Just the overall message of everything that this painting speaks on. It's I don't know. You guys get it. Alright guys, and with that, there's gonna be another video done. Don, thank you so fucking much! My dog! Love making this painting for you, man. And like I said, I'm gonna make hoodies, and I need to make a print for myself. I don't know if y'all can have it yet, but That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you so much for coming back for another video. These videos are everything to me. So many commissions, and I got so many more coming. Oh man, and we got some good ideas coming too. Woo! I'm gonna finish up this video editing, and then I'm gonna work on a commission that I got for a bus. A bus! Chuck's gonna design some bus shit. Peace and all the love in the world. Thank you so much for my feature artists coming out. I put a post out on Facebook in a black artist group, and I got so many people that wanted to jump on this video, and the love is real, guys. The love is so real. Peace, love, guys. I'll catch you guys next week for some more sweet shit.